YouTube, what's going on? This is another Dan permaculture video. I know you guys haven't seen me in the garden for what, like 3 videos. The main reason for that still is like July is the month I kind of take off from the garden, and let stuff just, like I still have, I'm growing a lot of okra out there. I got the purple variety, I got the green variety of okra out there growing. I still have a lot of callaloo, I still have a lot of perennial greens that, I go and pick from time to time. I still have hot peppers. I still have tomatoes, I have another tomato that's growing in a shaded area of the garden, but you all see those stuff before, so I don't want to keep repeating the same thing you're gonna see in every video. But in this video, I bought some new additions to the food forest, and I wanted to share that with you guys. But before I share that, I'm just gonna give you a little rundown, just a little background story. Growing up, my mom was a gardener, but she was not a gardener that plant edibles. She was planting, flowers, a lot of different, colorful flowers. A lot of snake plants, a lot of, running vining plants and stuff like that. That was her thing, just flowers. But growing up, my first garden was, my mom actually gave me a little spot in the yard, and I grew some flowers by the name of 10 o'clock. I think these flowers like push out the bloom at 10 o'clock. I'll show a picture of it here in the video. And a quick run. Let's go to the story. Growing up, my mom was one of the most kindest person I've heard. My mom and my dad, at least. My mom and my dad would go to the supermarket, and when they go grocery shopping, they would buy extra stuff just to give people at church and give people in the neighborhood. My mom would be cooking. When she cooks, I got 5 brothers, and I got 2 brothers, 2 sisters. It's 5 of us in the household, plus my dad. And so we cooking 7 people in the household, they're cooking for. But my mom will always cook extra, because somebody will always come at the gate, and ask for something to eat. And she'll always cook. She always say, you never know who is gonna stop by and gonna be hungry. And I think they usually, the reason I'm giving you all this stuff is I'm gonna get back to the word kindness. Sometimes you meet some real kind people in life, and my mom was one of those people that I emulate my mom and my dad. Some people took advantage of my dad and my mom kindness, but that didn't stop them from being kind. And they usually give without expecting. And that's the same attitude I have up to today. My wife said the same thing. I'm always giving, I don't expect. I'll give freely with a clean heart and not expect nothing at all. And the reason I tell you all that story is I went online to buy some cuttings for my garden, and I was on Etsy browsing through, to try and find some Okinawa spinach. Okinawa spinach, or hang tasoy, I think that's the name. It have another scientific name, I'll put it there. Is a perennial green, leafy green spinach that you could eat. Guess you could cook it or you could juice it, and other uses, high in all kind of nutrients. And I'm always looking for those unusual plants that heat tolerant too, that could grow in my environment. It could grow in a lot of different environments too. So I was browsing through, another story is long, just bear with me for a minute. So I was browsing through Etsy and I actually found a seller, So I had it in my cart for maybe like a day or two before I actually purchased it. So I just say, let me just purchase this stuff and get it out of the way. I purchased the Okinawa spinach, and it was two rooted plants. When I purchased the spinach, the seller, this story is about kindness. The seller sent me an email and was like, oh, I gave you an extra, remember I only purchased 2 rooted cuttings. He was like, I gave you an extra rooted cutting, and I also gave you 3 unrooted cuttings, just regular cuttings without root. And I show you the package right here. So this the mail package, and this the rooted cuttings. Okinawa spinach it have that purple leaf. Look at it, beautiful plant. It grew into a nice bush. And he actually sent me 3 cuttings. 2. Look, these are the 2. If you look, I'll take this off. And show. All that story I just gave you was just regarding kindness on a whole. People can just be kind and you're not even expecting it. Look, he sent me, look, there's 2 rooted cuttings here in one bag, and he sent me an extra rooting cutting. Remember, I only buy 2, and he gave me an extra one, plus the seller gave me 3 more extra cuttings. I remember I only buy 2, and I got 4 extra stuff from the seller. Remember, this seller have no idea who I am, or I have no idea who it is. You don't have an idea if I have a YouTube channel or whatever it is. You understand? It's just the act of kindness. And I'm saying, I'm still surprised when I get extended that kind of kindness. But my wife always said to me, you getting back what you're always giving. You're always so kind without expecting. So in return, this is what happened. It's what you put in the universe. And guys, you also gave me the African blue basil. This is it, guys. African blue basil. Guys, you gave me this free. A person I don't know me at all. So all this story I tell you about my mom is everything came from the heart. She didn't know a lot of these people that, maybe somebody probably tell another person, if you're hungry, just go to that house. And you're gonna get something to eat. Or you're gonna get a little bag of groceries or something. I remember we had somebody at our house growing up that would wash the clothes and stuff like that. And my mom wouldn't just pay that person cash. They would leave with the cash, the dinner that she cooked that day, and a bag of grocery. You understand? So it just goes to say, it just, I want to be even more kinder to people. Some of my goals that I have already, that I write down my goals that I need, to accomplish, over a lifetime. And some of my goals is to just to love mankind, be more peaceful to our fellow brother and sisters, and just be kind. Just kindness. It go a long way, guys. All right. So let me show you the other package. All right. And I was like, there's no way I would not make a video of the kindness that was shown to me from a person that have no clue who I am, if I'm a male or a female, no idea. But they extended that kindness to me just from, so guys, there's so much great people out there. You understand? And we sometimes just stop judging a book by its cover and just have an open heart to the mankind, you know. And you know the name of that Etsy seller is Adam and Eve Sable Tree. That's Adam and Eve Sable Tree. I'm gonna put the name right up here that you can see. And I really wish you guys could go to that Etsy store and support that seller, because that kindness was, you know, just, you know, yeah, I can't explain how much I appreciate that, you know. And you know, for me, I am definitely, once these cuttings take, I'm gonna be definitely, this is one plan I'll definitely be sharing with my YouTube community and friends, because that kindness, this has got to be a gift that I'm gonna keep on giving for as long as I have the plant. Yep. And you know, so that's one part of the video. The next part of the video is, you know, I also bought, you know, some other cuttings. Yeah, this is from a different seller though. Yeah. Yep. But remember guys, before I show you that, just please go check that Etsy store. You have a lot of variety of different plants, you know, both flowering plants, herbs, all different plants. Is Adam and Eve Sable Tree. Yeah, I'll put the name right up here. Yeah, I'm gonna put a link of the Etsy store. Yeah, this is a complete stranger to me, guys. Yeah, but they extended kindness to me, and I'm gonna do the same. And I wish you guys could do the same. All right. So the next part of this video is I bought some other stuff from Etsy. Yeah, as I said, I'm always looking for perennial greens. Annuals are really good, yeah, but you need perennials with annuals. You can't just be growing annuals only. You understand? Yeah. So the next thing I bought was some cuttings of Chaya. Yeah. These Chaya is, they call it the tree spinach. You know, you could eat the leaves, you cook it down like, you know, any other greens. I think you have to cook it for like 20 minutes and over, you know, to get some toxins out of the leaves, you know. But it's extremely nutritious. And it grow into this small cutting is gonna become a big plant. You will definitely see these in the food forest growing. And these also, once these grow into, you know, nice fully trees, I'm gonna be sharing cuttings of these as well, you know. And you know, so they call it the tree spinach. Yeah, Chaya or tree spinach. And also beneficial insects love, like butterfly and bees, love the blooms that this actually, you know, brings. So this is a perennial that's going to be serving in multiple purpose. You know, it's probably going to grow big to a nice shaded, you know, shade my young fruit trees. It's going to provide food, you know, and it's going to provide, you know, flowers for the beneficial insects. All right, so that's the video, guys. You know, so I just wanted to share that with you. So remember, guys, to check out that Etsy source, Adam and Eve Stable Tree. Yeah, and I hope you know, bear with my long story. All right, but you know, I appreciate you guys, you know, and thank you so much. I appreciate every single person that even watch a 1 minute of my video, because it's something you didn't have to do. You understand what I mean? I appreciate it from the bottom of my heart. I really do. That's why I take the time out to make sure sometimes I respond to as much comments as possible. Because for a person to, out of their day, to take, you know, 2 or 3 minutes, or let's say 5 minutes, to watch 5 minutes of, you know, of my video, and then spend the time to type a comment to me, I so appreciate that from the bottom of my heart. Meaning from the bottom of my heart, really, like, genuinely, you know, gratitude overflowing. Whenever I make a video and I see, you know, I see people watching the video, I'll be like, wow, yeah, somebody's watching my video, something that I made. Yeah, and you can't take that for granted. I mean, not for a minute. You cannot take that for granted. And I'm gonna let you guys know I appreciate you guys, from the bottom of my heart again. All right, and thank you so much for watching. Have a fantastic